Right, we are back and we're working on the Corsa. I've had to wait for a few things to come in. We've got a few little mods to do in this video, but first of all, I'm going to get that old sump plug out, get the oil changed, the filter changed, so that's crossed off the list, and then we can get on with the fun stuff like making it look a little bit better. So let's go get the car jacked up, and we need to run it up to temperature, so hopefully I can knock the sump plug loose so we can get it undone. Okay, so that's the car in the air now, so what I'm going to do is go underneath, and with a centre punch of some sort, I'm going to hit the sump plug in the loosened direction to try and get it moving, then she'll just be able to unscrew it. So let's go give that a go. Alright, so we're under the car, there's the sump plug and it's rounded, so we're going to hit it along here with the hammer and the punch to see if we can just shift it enough so we can get it a little bit loose. It's not working. I'm giving it good old hits. It's just not moving. Next plan. Okay, that's not working, so what I'm going to do next, I'm going to get the blowtorch on it, get it even hotter, then give that a go. If that doesn't work, then I'll come up with something after that. Right, new plan. I don't think I can weld onto it because I've been told that they're cast aluminium, but we're going to get the grinder out, see if we can put a notch in it, get some kind of movement. We'll use the multi-tool, try and get some kind of cut in it. Nope, still nothing. Okay, plan C. I've got the welder out. See, I'm not sure if it will weld, but I'm just going to try it, because then at least I've tried it, and if it don't work, we could try something else. I think welding's going to work, so I'll grab a nut, weld it on, we'll crack it off with a socket, and then we'll be able to put the new one on. Alright, that wasn't ideal, but I think I've managed to get it. So that's where we're at. So now what I'll do is I'll just try and crack it off. Alright, I'm draining the oil into a big bucket. It's unnecessary, but I just don't want to make any mess tonight, so it's going in the big bucket, and that's that. I cracked the nut off now, open the oil cap in the engine bay, let it all bleed out, change the filter, put the new sump plug in, put the new oil in, drop the car, then we can get on to the good stuff. I've used mold grips because I can't really get a socket on there, but that's come loose quite easy now. I don't know if it's because I've got the bolt on there or the pure heat from the weld has just unsealed it, but it'll do. Alright, so that's the oil filler cap off, dipstick's pulled out, so now I've got to take off the oil filter, get that swapped out, and then top the oil back up once I put the sump plug back in, and that's all done. I might be able to get this off by hand because I have took it off before and I didn't over tighten it up because you're not meant to, so let's have a go at that. Right, there's the oil filter, get that out. Now replace the filter, put the housing back on. Okay, so that's the wrong one. But from the previous videos I bought two of them because there are two types, so I bought both just in case. And this is the right one. On there comes with a new seal for the housing, so we'll put that on. and that's the oil filter done. New plug with washer, so I'll go install, I'll go put that back in now, then we can put the oil in. Now I'm going to tighten that down, but not over tighten it, because then we won't be in the same problem again. Alright, so that's now the oil change done, the filter change done. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a rear wiper delete. Then we're going to put some window deflectors on there, just change the aesthetics a little bit before we tint the windows in the next video to give it the whole look. So let's get this installed now, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Right, so we've got the wiper off, cracked it off, cracked the 13mm nut off of there, took the plastic off out of here, so now we just need to get these e-torque bits off, the actual motor, and then what we'll do, we'll crimp the washer line, and then we'll put the bung in, glue it up, tape it up, put everything back together, and that's all done. Right, that's the motor out. I had no mather getting the actual wiper arm out, so now I'll just get rid of this bung. We'll clean this up, put the bung, glue the new stopper from the inside, and then that job's a good one. Right, what I did, put a bit of glue on the actual glass, then put some glue, well it's actually window sealer, on the bung itself, then I've smushed it around and smoothed it all off, made like a watertight seal around there. So now, all I've got to do is tape it from the back, wipe this clean, because there's a little bit of come through, and then that's done. Okay, so as I keep saying, this car is all about doing things that are cheap as possible, affordable for everybody. So what I've done, I bought the wind deflectors off Facebook Marketplace. They didn't come with any of the clips. They are the Team Hecko ones, but all I've got to do is run a little bit of double-sided tape along the top edge, stick it in where they need to go, and jobs are good. So I'll show you them now. What I've done, put a little bit of tape over it, took the sticky off. I'm not going to show you all of it because it's absolutely pointless. All you do is fold it over, take the backing off, and then we'll put them in. Okay, so all the tape's on now, so what I'm going to do, put the ignition on, roll the window down, stick them in, and then they're done. And then we'll... Yeah, they're going quite well. Wasn't really a struggle, didn't have to bend them too much, manipulate them at all, but they've gone in quite well. So what I'll do the other side, roll the windows up, and then we're done. I'll roll the windows up now, make sure that they go up and don't try and come back down in case the safety windows, or in case that they trigger the safety windows if they are safety windows. So the Corsa does have safety windows, so now I've got to make sure they're in so it doesn't trigger the safety windows. So let's just mess around with them. That's that window up. It turns out you just have to knock it up slowly and not let it auto roll up, and then the sound, I can't see how they won't block it because they are in the actual jamb of the window. So that's just what you're gonna have to do. So let's go check it out. Okay, yeah, so I think the wiper delete's made a massive improvement to the back end of the car. The wind deflectors, they are just what they are. They look better, but you don't really need them. But in the next video, like I said, we're going to make this thing less of a fishbowl, and we're going to get the windows tinted nice and dark at the, just to make it match up with the window deflectors, because they are tinted as well. So don't forget, like this video and subscribe for future content, and I'll see you in the next one.